How to read people's minds like a book. What if I told you that you can read people's minds, not in the supernatural sense, but with clarity, precision, and calm, just like the Stoics did centuries ago? 7 Stoic tips to read everyone. Tip 1. Understand human nature is predictable. The Stoics believe that human behavior follows patterns, predictable, repeatable patterns. Epictetus once said, when someone is properly grounded in life, they shouldn't have to look outside themselves for approval. By observing people's need for approval, recognition, or comfort, you can already anticipate their actions. Learn to watch, not judge. People reveal more in their routine than in their words. Watch the patterns. People are more predictable than they appear. Tip 2. Master the art of detachments. You can't read people if you're emotionally entangled in their behavior. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, you always own the option of having no opinion. When you detach, you observe objectively. You notice micro-expressions, tone shifts, gestures. Their truth lies in the subtle, not in the spoken. People walking through a street, hands gesturing subtly, expressions shifting. Tip 3. Look for contradictions between words and actions. Actions, as the Stoics would say, are the clearest reflection of the inner self. A person may speak of peace, yet constantly stir conflict. Watch for inconsistencies. When action contradicts speech, believe the action. Someone smiling but clenching their fist under the table. Tip 4. Use silence as a mirror. Silence is a tool. Most people rush to fill it, but in doing so they reveal themselves. Seneca wrote, no man was ever wise by chance. When you stay silent, others expose their fears, desires, and insecurities. Tip 5. Practice being still. Let them unfold. A silent cafe conversation, one person waiting patiently, the other fidgeting. Understand the power of projection. People project their internal world onto the external. If they accuse others of lying constantly, it may be a reflection of their own dishonesty. The Stoics knew that our judgments reveal more about us than the world. Observe what people judge often, and you'll learn what haunts them. Mirror imagery, abstract psychological representation of projection. Tip 6. Study body language with Stoic calm. Narration, a raised eyebrow, a tightening jaw, a foot turned away. Non-verbal cues speak volumes, but to interpret them accurately, you must not react. The Stoic calm is your greatest advantage. It sharpens your focus. While others are distracted by emotions, you're reading every silent detail. Footage close-ups of facial cues, hands moving nervously, someone pulling at a sleeve. Tip 7. Practice radical presence. The Stoics lived in the present moment, not because it was easy, but because it was necessary. To truly read someone, you must be here, not thinking of your response, not distracted. Full attention disarms people. They feel seen, and in return, they reveal more than they intended. 2 people making strong eye contact. One slowly starts to open up. Closing message. Reading minds isn't magic, it's mindfulness. The Stoics taught us that the mind, when disciplined, sees clearly. Watch, listen, don't react. And over time, you'll see people not just as they appear, but as they truly are. Observe, understand, never assume. Call to action, subtle, sophisticated. If you found wisdom in this, subscribe for more content rooted in philosophy, psychology, and deep human understanding. Remember, read with your eyes, listen with your silence, and feel with your presence. Subscribe button. Next video suggestion, mastering emotional control. Like, share, comment, and subscribe for more adventure.
Every day you hesitate is a day you lose, not to the world, but to yourself. The ancient Stoics understood something modern life has forgotten. Action is the antidote to despair, confusion, and weakness. If you want control of your life, stop waiting. Today, we dive into 7 powerful Stoic lessons that will force you, not persuade you, to take action. Stop seeking motivation. Build discipline. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Marcus Aurelius. Motivation is a feeling, unreliable, fleeting. But discipline? That's a choice you make every day, regardless of how you feel. The Stoics believed virtue is a habit, not an accident. So if you're waiting for the right mood, you will wait forever. Get up, begin. Action breeds motivation, not the other way around. Faceless animation idea. Show a shadowy figure repeatedly hitting snooze while the world moves ahead. Then contrast with another figure rising early, slowly gaining strength with each task completed. Memento mori. Remember death. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do. Marcus Aurelius. This is not morbid, it's liberating. The Stoics meditated daily on death to sharpen their sense of urgency. Knowing time is limited forces clarity. What's important? What's worth doing right now? You don't need more time. You need to realize how little you have. Use it. Animation idea. Hourglass dripping sand, transitioning into a candle burning low. Then a figure sprinting forward as clocks fade behind him. Cut excuses at the root. It is not things themselves that disturb us, but our opinions about them. Epictetus. Excuses are lies we tell ourselves to avoid discomfort. Stoics didn't tolerate excuses. They saw them as mental clutter. Your fear, your laziness, they are opinions, not facts. Change your perspective, and the obstacle becomes nothing more than a challenge to overcome. Own it. Animation idea. A wall labeled excuses crumbles when the figure walks directly into it without hesitation. Set aside now and then a number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, asking yourself, is this the condition I feared? Seneca practiced poverty, not because he had to, but to